Well, her house was falling 1.5 inches in the front of the house. And my biggest issue with engineers is this happens a lot. And engineers allow a tolerance of 1% typically of fall in your house. And the way that's calculated is basically you get an inch for every 20 feet. And the problem is they base that tolerance over the whole length of your house, which is understandable. But if 75% of your house is level and the last 25% of it is dropped 1.5 inches, that is not sustainable for your plumbing or your sheetrock or your slab. This lady's slab had already split. Sheetrock was already popping off the ceiling. Plumbing was already busted under the foundation. And engineer tells her your house is within tolerance. That's just the craziest thing. So we run into this quite often. The one before that, we had gone out and given the owner, this was in New Braunfels, Texas. We gave the owner a price to repair their foundation. We went out, did readings, and did what we do, place piers where it needs them. And the owner comes back and says, thank you for everything, but we're gonna hire an engineer to come out to do an inspection and let us know their thoughts. So that's exactly what happened. The owner hired an engineer. I don't even know who the firm was. They hired an engineering firm to come out. Engineering firm says your house is within tolerance. You do not need any work at this time, basically. And we're like, okay. I mean, I've been doing this a long time. I know when your house needs work, but I don't argue with these people because at the end of the day, they hired an engineer. The engineer is supposed to be the licensed professional, right? So anyway, let it go. It's like, okay, that's fine, knowing that in the future they would be calling. And 3 months later, that's exactly what happened. They reached out to us and said, hey, y'all were right. We do have a problem. Now our foundation has snapped. So obviously the problem was there. The problem kept going. Now it got more expensive because now it broke the slab. Now they have to redo all their plumbing. And now we have to add more piers because it fell even more. So I'm not saying we're always right or 100% right, but I am saying we've been doing this a long time. I've been doing slabs since the 90s. I know how they operate. I know how they flex. I know how they move. I can tell you where they're going to break, and I can tell you when they're not going to last.